again. Welcome to Creative Moments by G. Hopefully we can have some people hop on so that we can chat with you. Hey, Susan, thank you for stopping by. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and head down to the crafting table so we can share our saying for this morning to get the morning off to a good start, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Look at this. I found this saying and I thought, oh my goodness, how true is this? Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Isn't that the truth? So we are going to use Way to Goat. We are also using Grace's Garden. I'm going to show you the stepped up card first. And we use this little gate. Oh my goodness, so cute. You know what else we used? We used our Zany Zebra. Now we're going to have a card coming up in a week using this little guy, but we wanted to use the happy birthday because it was so pretty. And we also pulled out our paper pumpkin for today's card. Yes, you guessed it, for our piece of cake. So this is how we store our paper pumpkin. We love storing it like this. Now, we also use this wonderful Regal 6x6 Designer Series paper, and we are going to use our cinnamon cider today. Let me show you the stepped up version of this card. Look at this that Maudie designed. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that little goat. Is he not the cutest? She actually stamped this and used the die set to cut it out. It comes with these flowers. You're the goat, greatest of all time. Now, she put a piece of foam underneath this to raise it up. You know what? It is a simple card, but it's stepped up because it just has such a presence, right? And then on the inside, she used the little bitty pieces of the gate to stamp, and she put a little kitty there and happy birthday. Look at our little bird. Isn't he the cutest? He comes in that stamp set as well. So this is our stepped up version. Let's get busy making our cute little card. The first thing you're going to need is an A2 card. So go ahead and get that cut. And remember, all the materials will be listed over on YouTube this afternoon. In case you want to purchase the materials, make sure that you use that host code so that you receive a little goodie from us. And then our dimensions will be listed on right here, creativemomentsbyg.com. Just click on my blog. So we'd love to have you stop by. So let's go ahead and get that A2 card. We know we're going to have a mat on the inside, and that's simply 5 1/4 by 4. So let's go ahead and get that laid down first. Now, oh my goodness, do you have this stamp set? Have you bought it? You might have thought, well, maybe I'm not going to buy it, but it is so cute. You can use it for adults, for kids, so many different things. And when you color that little goat, oh my goodness, he is so cute. And I'm just going to make sure that I have a piece of paper here to color on. So we have that down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stamp, because we know we need it right here in this corner. I got you a cake. So we're going to go ahead and take out our cinnamon cider and get that stamped so that we can see exactly where we're working. Let's just make sure. Oh, I tell you, that is so cute, don't you think? I love the font that they selected. I'm going to put it about right there. Hold it down for good contact. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, that cinnamon is so cute. We're going to go ahead and shut that. We will use it later. Now, we're going to make this kind of a fun fold. So we're going to bring in our trimmer, and we are going to cut a diagonal from this point to that point. And so just line it up in your guide, and from point to point, right there, and then just slice it. And look, there you have it. I love those diagonal cards, don't you? Now we decided to go ahead and bring in a piece of wood. And so our wood is going to go just like this. So we know that we need to cut it a little smaller, right? So we're going to cut it as if it's a mat. The first mat. And we know our mats are, I want to make sure I get this cut right. Okay, 4, and then the height of it is going to be 5 1/4. So cute. This little guy is so cute. Now, we do need to cut a diagonal, right? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put it point to point and just slice it. And this is how we're going to create our mat, our first mat. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. I just think that complements it so much. So let's go ahead and lay that down. Okay, so look at that. Remember what I said last time? Don't you love the way it just blooms before your eyes? Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to have some punches cut. So we went ahead and we cut our scalloped edge, and then we cut out our bumblebee, and we are going to just put that right here. And then we're going to stamp our little goat guy. We're going to blend him, color him with some blends. So let's go ahead and get some dimensionals. Now, this is a tip that I like to use. I decide where I want it, and we need it about right there. So I'm going to put my dimensionals right here, and then I'm just going to create a triangle. And that way, you don't have to worry about getting glue right on the little inside of your card. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put this like right there. Oh, don't you just love that cinnamon cider? We love it. We're going to go ahead and step this up too on some dimensionals, just very easily. Now this we want to go ahead and put 4 so that it has a good foundation against the other circle, right? And oh my goodness, have you stamped this little goat yet? Wait till you see. He stamps so pretty. And he blends. We use the cinnamon cider. Oh my goodness, look at this. So next we're going to take just a scratch piece of paper. We're going to take our little goat. We are going to stamp him, and it just stamps so pretty. Oh, it's such a pretty. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not cute? Oh my goodness, he's so cute. And you know, you get lots of different ones, right? Look at this. You get this little guy that we're coloring, but you also get this one dancing. You get this cute little one. He looks mischievous, doesn't he? Like, what is he into? Now, we're going to go ahead and just get our cinnamon cider. And I'm going to take the dark. And I'm just going to go over where they give you areas that you know are going to be just a little darker. So we're just going to color those. And you know, I really like that because that way you don't have to guess. Well, where should I shade? We're just going to do a little shading right there. And what's nice is you can always go back and shade some more, right? We're going to put our little thing right there. Now we're just going to come in, and we're going to use the brush part of it, and we're just going to go over it. Oh my goodness, it just glides on there. So nice. We are going to then cut him out, and he cuts out very nicely. So it's not hard to fussy cut. Just go ahead and go over that to kind of blend the shading that you did, right? And then we're going to come in with another color, and we're going to color his horns just a little different color. Now I'm going to go over this just a little bit because I think it needs to blend a little more. Okay. Is that not cute? Now we're going to come in with light crumb cake and just go over his little horns. Okay. Now, you see that flower he's holding, right? We're going to come in with our Magenta Madness, and we're just going to color those. Now, I'm saying that he ate part of the flower, and so that's why I colored that magenta. Now, I'm going to come in and I'm just going to color his hooves a different color, and I'll go ahead and use that crumb cake. And now we just cut it's not hard at all to cut this little guy out. So I'm going to go ahead. And notice how I turn the paper. That's the way I do it. It makes it so much easier on your hand. And I'll cut in on his legs just a little bit. Okay. So there we have it. Now we're going to go ahead and set him up on dimensionals. I'm going to cut a little bit more right there. A little bit. I think I'm going to cut those little dots off. We are going to put this up on dimensionals, and let's see, I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. Here's the outside of our card. Look at this little guy. He's guilty. He looks guilty. Now, you know, I'm going to come in with some sparkle. Because what do I say? You can never have too much sparkle. But I'm going to make sure that I stay just on the cinnamon cider, right? Just to give it some intensity. I love doing that. Can you see that? Oh, there's the sparkle. Isn't that cute? Now we have to finish the inside, right? So we're going to take just a little piece of scratch paper, and we are going to stamp our cake that we got from the paper pumpkin. Here we go. You know what I like about the paper pumpkin one is it also has this, and we're going to make it a milk chocolate cake, right? There we go. Oh, look at that. Now, of course, we need to go ahead and use a yellow for the tip of the candle. The flame needs to be colored. And we want to come in and match those flowers, right? So we're going to color our flowers on our cake using that Magenta Madness. This is such a cute little card. You know that they would get a chuckle receiving this, right? What do you think? Okay, so now we're going to just cut out this cake. Okay, and then of course we do have to cut out some bites, right? Now there's several ways that you can do that. You can use a punch, a scalloped edge punch, which is what we did. I thought that was a good idea. So we're going to go ahead and just cut out this. And to create the little bites taken out, we just put it in our scalloped and punched it, and then kept punching it until we had just a little piece of cake left. Look at that. Look at that little guy. He ate part of the cake, right? So we are going to take this. Now we're going to glue it down instead of setting it up because it is on the inside. And we want to make sure that you can't see it. So we know it needs to be about right there. There we have it. Oh, he's hidden. But we still need to say, I ate it, right? He has to have eaten part of the cake. So we're going to open up our ink again. Yes, there we have it. And we want to make sure that we can't see it. We need to decide where we're going to put it. If we put it right there, you'll be able to see it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stamp and just see where I need to put it. Okay. It can go right there. It could go, let's see if it could go there. Oh, it actually could go right there. Right there. Let's just make sure. Yep. It can go right there. Now that's a good way to try it. Just stamp it on a scratch piece of paper, and then you know exactly where you can stamp it so that you don't see it. And we're just going to hold it. Look at this cute little simple card. We have our little goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. This could be a happy birthday. This could just be a just because, so that you could, have someone sprinkle some sunshine and have someone have a great day. Here are the two cards that we have, the easy version, the stepped up version. Remember, we are going to have this over on YouTube and this afternoon, so that you can just go to creativemomentsbyg.com. You can go to our blog to get the dimensions, and you can go to YouTube to pick up the supplies. Guys, we hope you go out and have a fantastic Friday. If you're watching on the rebroadcast, please leave us a comment or share. We love your comments, and we certainly appreciate your likes. And remember, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Be safe, be healthy, have a fantastic Friday, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.